Okay, we're live. All right. Good evening. Welcome back to another stream. So today I'm going to be 3D designing another siren, and this time I'm going to be 3D designing a mini ACA screamer. Before we start, I have a couple choppers right here that I'm going to use. If I get a 3D printer, I plan to sell these, and here are the other choppers right here that I might use too. So, oh, okay. All right. So this is an 810 port siren. So the screamer is going to be included in 810 port and 812 port. This is the 812 port chopper, and that's the cat for the 812 port chopper. But anyway, I'm going to be using another. I'm going to be using the basic ACA style chopper, and yeah, let's get started. I have a couple pictures open for the screamer. It could be possible that I could do Infra 912 too, maybe. But yeah, in case if this one doesn't work out, I have another 8 port over here. This right here is my go-to. I use that chopper for like the basic models, like any specific model I can use. But anyway, let's get some pictures ready. So on the bottom right there is a DC motor, so I'll go open up another website or another tab for Tinkercad, and I'm going to find a DC motor. And credit goes to Just Pink for now for this model table. Yeah, let's go copy DC motor and paste it and use it for the screamer. Stream. Okay. And if the DC motor doesn't fit, and if this is bigger, then I could use this for a different type of siren. But for now, we're gonna see if it works. And yeah, let me just move the chopper and um, so that motor will not fit in there. So I'm gonna make it a tiny bit bigger so it can fit. I think this could work out. I think a screamer. I think this chopper would work out perfect. Okay, hold on. It's a little uneven, so I'll go fix that. And there we go. I think that should be good. Let's raise it up. There we go so far. This should be good. There we go. I'm gonna test it before thing happens. Yeah. As you can see, it's a little bumpy, so then that's pretty much the most common problem with 3D modeling sirens. Just make sure it's not touching the. Just make it a tiny bit. There we go. Nice. All right, let's go. Make it fit the motor. Oh, got it in that grouping thing. That's weird. It's not gonna fit. Okay. I'll just move it for a second and I'll go back to doing that. But anyway, I'm gonna do the chopper housing. And then after I'm done with the chopper, I'm gonna get some cones or yeah. Alright, let's have it like this. And let me just make sure it's because you don't want the chopper to be too far from the ports, otherwise it will not be as loud. I think this should be fine right here. I don't think this is too far off, but we're just gonna have to go with that for now. And let's go fix this over here. And I'm Power Director. I am currently working on a siren vlog video for Henry County, Indiana. And I plan to put the Newcastle STH-10 behind the scenes video in it, and if I go to Sulphur Springs for the siren, I'll plan to put that in there too. But yeah, I'm working on it right now. I got the Newcastle clip on it. So stay tuned for that. And I think this should be perfect. I don't know. It just fits it over here. I don't know. I tried. But there it is spinning. I'm not gonna worry about this right now. We can just forget about this and continue on with the chopper. I think I gotta make it a tiny bit smaller and we should be good. Alright, let me just make sure everything's okay. No, I don't understand. I don't understand why, like, sometimes you, like, move it and sometimes it gets off the motor. I don't understand why you can't just move it a tiny bit, and I don't know, that's a huge problem for me. It's because how big I hit the motor. Test it. Nope, that will not work. Well, forget the DC motor for now, and I'm going to work on the cones. Actually, I'm going to paint the DC motor yellow. There we go. Okay, let's go work on the cones. Oh, wrong tab. Sorry, I was looking at seeing the crab ropes. Okay. You just put the chopper here just in case, and we can get the cones all good. Okay. I don't know. I don't know. Does that look good enough? There we go. I think this should be perfect. Oh, this just looks like it. Perfect. So I think this should be good enough for the, yeah, I think that should be good. So let's raise up the chopper tiny bit so it doesn't touch the part of the motor. And let's raise this cone up. And there we go. Perfect. Yep. Cone should be good. We just check the other part. And it seems to have a top to it, so, or a roof to it, or I don't know, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, let's raise this thing up. And let's put the roof on. Just check the other part. Okay. Let's get started with the other part of the cone. Make sure it's not touching the chopper, because you don't want that, because scrape it. Raise it up a tiny bit more, and we should be perfect. There. Think that should be fine. But yeah, here's a screamer so far. Yep, I think we should be perfect. After I do the second cone, I'll figure something out with the this chopper housing and the motor. So let's do the second cone if this red little thingy would stop popping up. Oh, why does it keep doing that? There we go. Okay. Let's pull up the picture again. And it appears that it has like a triangle type of cone. So I'll go get a I'll go get like a cone or like a triangular cone or whatever. Actually, hold on. I think I did something wrong here. Now it looks like my decot, my 4/6 port decot. I can show you guys that after the screamer. Perfect. There we go. Let's lower the cone down. I think this should little down. There we go. I think this should be alright. That doesn't work, then I'll have to figure something else out. But yeah, let's make the final cone. And I think I can just use a basic cone for this one. We'll have to see if it works out. Well, I have a feeling this is going to be very awesome. Let's just move it. There we go. I think it should be in the middle. Let's edit some parts after the. Oh man, this looks very good. Hold on. Oh my god, that looks awesome. Wow. That looks. This has to be the second best 3D design I've ever done. Very outstanding. Oh wow. I think the only thing is I have to make it a little higher. The cone, the other cone. All right. Hold on. Oh wow. This is awesome. One of my best designs, you gotta say. Okay, let's go move these two babies around. And let's go figure something out with the motors. There we go. Wow. It's a little off, so still looks perfect. Just work out very much. Maybe I should have, grouped it, both of them, and maybe that would have worked. I don't know. But to be honest, I'm very impressed. I'm very impressed of how I did with this. This is like very awesome. All right, go put these four up. Oh God, I cannot wait. I cannot wait to see this. Just make sure it's in the right place. Nope. Just move it. Very little. There we go. That is wonderful. That is very wonderful. 8-port screamer. Just wonderful. I think I did a very good job on this. Yep. I mean, look at that. Look at that. Almost looks the same, except the second cone is a little lower than in this picture. But yeah, let me just make it higher, so in case if I have any nails, then I'm gonna use just like Edon does. Think we should be good here. Wow. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below after the stream. But yeah, think I can. I think I should maybe do these in different colors. I don't know. It's kind of a hard decision to make, but I just check the stream so far. But yeah, I honestly don't know what to say. I think it's pretty awesome. And I've said that a million times, but yeah. I'll worry about these two later. Maybe after the stream or whenever I have time to, or whenever I have spare time, I can work on these two. But yeah, 8-port screamer is finished. And speaking of the cone that I was talking about earlier, I'll go try and find my decot siren, so I'll show you guys. If I can find it. Ah, here we go. And there we go. It's got its basic color, red. And this is the chopper. 4.6 port. Yeah, that's the cone right there. And under here we have the motor. And yeah, that's pretty much it with my decot siren. Since I'm done with my 8-port screamer, I don't know. But in 2 days is the 2-year anniversary, so stay tuned for that. It will be going live at 8:30 p.m. Eastern time, so stay tuned for that. Here's my other ACA chopper. Yeah. Yep. There it is right there. Kind of almost like the one that I used for the screamer. But I think the next siren that I'm going to 3D model will be the 2001 srnb. Use my Sirens. So I think I can end it here. Goodbye, everyone. Stay tuned for that 2-year anniversary coming Thursday.